too. Don't use what I've shared to try to use it to manipulate me. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because that's where you will go wrong. Don't ever miss my niceness for naive. Okay? Hello? Don't ever misinterpret my niceness for being naive. Because people be just not thinking that I don't be knowing stuff. And I don't want to speak on it. Because I feel like as an adult, it's common sense. You know, I know, so why are we speaking on it? Especially if one thing I hate is, and hate is a very strong word to say. I hate when we're talking about something and we already talked about something and we already cleared it up and you go and do it again. And people would know your heart. People would know how you are and they'll try to use it against you. And I'm just, in my big grown age, I'm not having that. I'm not okay with you thinking that was okay. See, I'm very moving with love, moving with peace. Don't keep no records of wrong. But if you're gonna continue to do the same thing, the same exact thing that we once talked about, just leave. Don't even come, because it's all in principle with me. The small things does matter with me. I'm sorry your other friends or your other lover didn't care about that, but it's just, your cousin. I'm the cousin that do care. It's principle with me, because I wouldn't do you like that, so don't do me like that. And if anybody know me personally, then everybody know that I try to show up for everybody the best way I can. If that's a phone call, if that's $1, if that's a prayer, if that's a word of encouragement, something Zakira is always gonna give. But in this season, and as my adult grown behind age of learning and healing, I'm learning you cannot pour from an empty cup. I've been, like I said before, I've been moving from off of for a very long time. And God says, no, it's your time to pour into you. You cannot, first of all, you cannot pour from an empty cup. You cannot pour. You steady pouring in somebody else's cup and you're emptying your cup. You have nothing to give for yourself. Hello? You have nothing to give for yourself, but you steady pouring in other people. Like, no. And that's what God's showing. Like, girl, boy, y'all, I'm not upset. I just simply don't care. Simple. I'm not mad at nobody. You show me who you are. I understand and I respect that. And I took it for what it was and what it is. It is what it is. I'm not going to try to make it nothing else than what you showing me. I just feel like I had to publicly say this, because I feel like I'm not the only one that go through this with people. I get, rather if it's friends, family, lover, whoever. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I'm nice, I'm giving, I'm forgiving. I don't keep no records. Because if I allowed you back in my life, because me knowing me and how I was, especially before, and I feel like people get misconstrued of keeping records. Or we already talked about it, so I already apologized, so it's no longer we need to be talking about it. No, that's not how I process stuff. I need to keep talking about it. So once I know that I'm healed from it, we ain't gotta never, ever talk about it again. But if we gotta go back to this conversation again, go back into it again, and talk about it just for my good, just for my peace. That goes with a spouse, that goes with a friend, that goes with a cousin, or whoever. Y'all, if you cannot give that to me, I don't want you around. Period. I'm not settling for that, because Zakira has always been there for people. My house been the house that people, couches been, people, and I'm not saying that to brag. I come humble. I'm not saying that to be boastful. I'm saying that it's just like simple as that. I can't pour from an empty cup. People, I always give. And it's just like, what's left for you? What's been given to you? And you're not always doing stuff to get stuff. But it's just like, at some point in time in life, it's like, well, I be there. I'm just supposed to give stuff to you? And you just think you're supposed to treat me any kind of way or leave and come back? No. 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 I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm not mad at nobody. It's just, I'm simply just setting boundaries, and the boundaries is set. Go do you, boo. Go do you. I ain't mad at you. I love you. The love is not lost. I will always love anybody. Anybody. This has just been something that God I know just been testing me. And it's like, no, the boundaries has been set. Boundaries has been set. Boundaries has been set. And I'm not letting up, and I'm standing on 10 toes with anybody. I don't care who you is. I don't care who you are. Mother, daddy, whoever, grandma, papa, I don't care. The boundaries has been set. Boundaries has been set. That's it. And I talk with so much passion. I think people sometimes get that misconstrued of me having an attitude or me being rude or me disrespect. No, it's just straightforward. It's just, I'm saying exactly what I mean. I wouldn't do you like that, so don't do me like that. It's just principles. It's simple math. 2 + 2 is 4. Even if you put the other 2 in front of the other 2, it's still 4. No, regardless. You get what I'm saying? Unless you add another number, then the number change. But 2 + 2 is always going to be 4. 1 + 1 is going to always be 2. You get what I'm saying? It's simple math. It's not statistics or anything like that. No. It's simple. It's just as simple. You get what I'm saying? People make things harder than what it is, or people try to use what you talked about with it. No, baby. I'm not going to let nothing from the past or nothing from people, nothing deter me from where I need to go, because I would be darned if I miss anything. Anything that God has for me. Absolutely not. What? Absolutely not. So that I just had to say that publicly, like, no. I'm just, no. No. No, it's nothing else. No. No. What I say? No. No, it's nothing. No. Boundaries has been set, and I'm standing on them.